what I'd like to do is I'd like to start off by getting a bit of a straw poll of how many people here think of cheddar as our UK national cheese. Everybody thinks of cheddar, don't we? Right. So this is what we're all about. Now, I can stand here because I'm third generation. Next year we'll have been doing it 100 years. So I think we've got a little bit of an idea of what cheddar really is, because it's my grandfather's recipe. We're still doing the same thing. I keep being told by people that are getting up near 100 years old themselves that they taste my cheese and it takes them back to their childhood. They know, they think of a place and time. It's what they remember. And so we know that we've got the original. What worries me, what really gets me mad, is the way the substance of the word cheddar is being hijacked, big time. And that supermarkets and the people who make the cheese for the supermarkets are running full tilt after this sweetness in the cheese. They're getting European starters. It's tasting more and more like Alpine cheese. And they say, we got to do that because everybody wants it. Whoa. Somebody agrees with me. And I've just had an amazing experience. Last week, I had the privilege to be in charge of it was a workshop for anybody really interested in cheese at the British Cheese Awards Judging Centre. So I had at my disposal 119 different samples of cheddar. And we had a tasting through these with about 20 people. And I was able to go through these cheeses to start with to see it's not the same as taking a piece off the supermarket shelf and comparing it. This is cheeses from the producers and this is what they consider to be their best. And I'm having a really good look at their best cheese, and all of the block tasted exactly the same. Now they will say that's a result for them, because they know that they can make the same cheese day after day after day after day, and when you go into a supermarket, it will always taste the same. How boring is that? Now, we make unpasteurised milk into cheese. It's all our own milk, and every day it's different. And so the supermarkets just get completely out of bed with that. They can't get their head around that. So how are we going to sell that? Well, you have somebody who's trained up to understand the cheese. It's what everybody else does. So here I am. I'm going to tell you that the supermarket cheese is not cheddar. It is European started hard-pressed cheese. They don't even cheddar it. Now, B was talking about plating not being a verb. Now, I am telling you that cheddaring is a verb. It's a part of the process. It is hand taking pieces of curd, lumps of curd, stacking them by hand one on top of another, and then taking the top one, putting it to the bottom. There is an alchemy that happens when you do that. It changes the texture of the cheese. You get that brittleness. Of course, on an industrial scale, they can't do that, but they still call it cheddar. I don't know. I'm going to have to stop soon, I think. I'm getting too angry. But there you go. Just think about it. When you buy your cheddar, just think about the flavour. And think about, does it resemble Haribo sweets? Does anybody know what I mean by Haribo, right? God, sometimes the kids buy them and they give me one. And I'm getting to the end of the first one thinking, oh my God. And then they want me to eat another one. It's madness. It's so sickly. Just compare industrial cheddar with a Haribo sweet. I think you'll be quite excited. Thank you very much.